How's it going, people? It's fucking late here. It is like really late here, early hours of the morning late, because I've just got back from seeing the midnight screening of James Bond 007, No Time to Die. That's right, I've just got back from seeing the latest James Bond film. Now again, this film is one of those films that is loaded with controversy, and you know, the director said some shit that pissed a lot of people off. One of the lead actresses, Lashana Lynch, she has said some choice things because she's been a bit politically charged as well. Some of the things Daniel Craig said has like made people question things too. But I'll be honest with you, all of that stuff, I mean, whatever Lashana Lynch, whatever actors say, yeah, actors, when they start getting political, it's like, you know, I don't know, I find it hard to listen to sometimes. Like, it's like, come on, you're an actor, just, yeah, enjoy the fact that you're an actor. But yeah, and like, you know, what the director said about how the film's woke but isn't woke, I do believe that his words were misconstrued there, I think, because this film is not woke at all. This was actually a pretty solid James Bond film. Yeah, I mean, I think the whole woke thing comes from where Q, okay, right, Q is kind of made out to be, well, Q's gay, basically. Q's gay, but it's not like thrown in your face or anything like that. Like, you don't see him like kissing another man or anything like that. Like, but like, he mentions that he's waiting for a date, like, to come around, and he mentions it's a guy, but it's just in passing. It's not like, it's not focused on heavily or anything like that, like, you know. So, and obviously, you know, there are strong female characters in this, so this is why I think the director said, like, yeah, this film's woke, but it's not, because the film focuses on James Bond. You know, it's all about James Bond. Like, you know, it's James Bond's pretty much on screen all the time. It doesn't ever, you know, go over to, you know, everyone's fearing that Lashana Lynch is going to take on 007 and be the new James Bond and stuff like that. Well, yeah, yes, she does get called 007 because, you know, Bond retired and started working with the CIA, so he wasn't a 00 anymore. He retired, so the 007 mantle got passed on, because it's, at the end of the day, it is just a number, you know, it's another agent number, you know. But okay, spoilers, okay, warning, spoilers. I'm going to flash up on the screen right now, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you don't want spoilers, there's going to be chapters. I'm going to put chapters on this review so you can skip to the non-spoilery bit, but I'm going to hit you with a few spoilers now. Alright, okay. So yes, Lashana Lynch does get called 007, but she gives the mantle back. She requests that James Bond gets called 007 again. She requests it, like, she asks she says permission to reinstate James Bond as 007, you know. So yeah, James Bond doesn't get nerfed. He is 007 at the end of the day. That happens. The only other thing, like I say, the film was great, like, and it all the way built up and stuff, and like, you know, Remy Malek is fantastic as the villain, absolutely fantastic as the villain. In fact, all of the actors are a really well cast film, like, very well done. The action's fucking fast paced and non-stop, and some of the action sequences were really good, like really, really good, like some of the car chases and stuff. There's a couple of car chases in this, like, it's just like, you know. But okay, I will say this though, there was one point in the film where it kind of made everybody go, what the fuck? And like, literally, collectively, the audience that was there, the ones that were remaining, because this happens, right, okay, so at the very end of the film, okay, right, because we're in spoiler territory here, like, so at the very end of the film, and the fucking James Bond sacrifices himself, okay, he sacrifices himself to, like, because, you know, he can't, something happens that means he can't be next to the woman he loves, and, like, you know, stuff like that, because of this virus thing, which is part of the story's plot. And he sacrifices himself. The fucking British Navy launched a load of cluster fucking missiles at this island, like, in the end, and to blow it up, because the island needs blowing up because of something that's on it. So yeah, so they blow up the fucking island and they blow up James Bond very clearly and obviously. You see him get engulfed in the fucking flames and the explosion and stuff. And he gets blown up, you know. And like at the end, like, you know, even you have M and Moneypenny and what's it called, Nomi, which is Marshawn's character who was took on the 007 thing, and Q. They're all there and they're all saying their bit about James, you know, and like remembering him and stuff like that. And his girl mentions something about him at the end, telling the story of James Bond, right? So yeah, and it was like, okay, that's kind of, yeah, the definitive, like, you know, this is Daniel Craig's last outing as James Bond, so it was like, okay, that makes sense, you know, like they end it like that, give him a send off like that. And then it was like, okay, let me just stay and roll through the credits just in case, you know, maybe they do something at the end with Lashana Lynch's, Lashana Lynch, I need to check this, but yeah, but her character, whether or not they are going to like say like, yes, she will return as 007. No, that doesn't happen. Instead, we get the credits roll and we get to the No Time to Die bit at the very, very end, and then in white letters something comes up on the screen. It says, James Bond will return. And I audibly at that point went, what the fuck? Like, and I wasn't the only one. I heard a couple of other what the fucks from behind me, and everybody else was just laughing. Literally, it got the entire audience laughing. Like, the film was really good, like a really good James Bond film, like, until that it pops up at the end saying James Bond will return, and it's like, you just blew him up. Is he gonna fucking return in a bucket with a, you know, like, what? How is he gonna return? You blew him up. That's the end. That's it. That's the end of that Bond. Do it. Just leave it as an end. That's it. Like, why put James Bond will return up? Because Daniel Craig's not coming back as Bond, I don't think, now, ever again. Like, well, they can't. They blew him up. They fucking blew him up. Yeah, and like, so whether or not that was just a nod saying like that James Bond will be back, there will be another Bond. Like, he's like, you know, the character isn't dead. We will make more Bond films with a different James Bond. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It got everybody laughing. Which I think wasn't intentional. Yeah. So yeah, let's get out of the spoiler territory now. Like, so right, okay. So we're out of spoilers. Yeah, the No Time to Die song was really good, actually. Billie Eilish did that, and I enjoyed that, but it was quite good. The opening sequence is what you see in the trailer, pretty much, like with the Aston Martin and stuff like that. But there's a couple of Aston Martins in this. The cars, again, brilliant. Yeah, James Bond cars, yeah, awesome. Like I say, Remy Malek as the bad guy is fantastic. Like, Christoph Waltz shows up again in it. So obviously this is all a continuation through with Daniel Craig's storyline. So here we get Christoph Waltz Blofeld, and yeah, and see Ralph Fiennes as like I can't remember the name of the actor who plays Q, but he's really good. Obviously he's been playing Q for a bit now. The actress who plays Moneypenny as well, I can't remember her name as well, like, but she's good, really good. Like I say, again, all round, I was not disappointed with No Time to Die. It's definitely a good James Bond film. So anybody who's watching this who was really worried about what to expect, because I was on Lorena Creole's show the other week, and we were talking about Bond and what the director had said and stuff like that, and I know Lorena said that she was likely going to give this a miss because she wasn't too impressed with the last Bond and stuff, or the last Bond duration and what's been going on. She kind of, yeah, and you know, but I will say this one for you, Lorena, this is for you, mate. It's good, it's worth watching, definitely, because you're a Bond fan, you like Bond, watch it. It's worth watching. It's well worth watching. But Bond does not get nerfed. Bond is very much James Bond in it. Like, yeah, ignore what the director says. Ignore everything that's been said about it. Just go in there and just watch it as a James Bond film. You will enjoy it, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, stay for the end credits. Like, that's all I'll say on that one. Because yeah, that's it. So, James Bond, No Time to Die. is a good film, and I do recommend it if you're a Bond fan. Out of stars, I'm actually going to give this... I'll give it 3.5 stars. 3.5 stars, yeah, because it's actually really good. Like, really, really good. It's not like I say, I'd want to give it 4 stars, but there was a couple of things, just a couple of things that made me go, okay, maybe not. Then it's not worthy of the 4-star. Like, it's definitely a 3.5-star film. Definitely 3.5 stars. So yeah, No Time to Die, 3.5 stars. Go and check it out if you're a Bond fan. But yeah, go and check it out even if you're not. If you just want to watch a good action film, go and watch it. But there are story elements that you kind of need to know, like, cause it's a continuation. Like, so, but yeah, definitely go and check it out. Watch it can at the cinema, because it's one of those films. It's a very big scale. So yeah, watch it at the cinema. Like, it is definitely good. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who gets cast as James Bond next. I'm curious, very curious about it. But yeah, this felt like a good way for Daniel Craig to end his run as James Bond. So yes, that's it then. That's all from me on that one. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like I say, it's very, very, very late here now, so I'm, like I say, you can probably see the bags under my eyes and stuff. Like, luckily for me, the Starbucks inside the cinema was still open, so we got a Starbucks, which is good. I needed it. And they were handing out free bottles of 7-Up as well. I got that, like, handed out for free. Like, so this is just the last bit of it. I bought that from the cinema. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, because yeah, I've got like my dad jokes and things like that every day. We're going to spooky season, so I've got some spooky season stuff coming up. Obviously the Saturday live stream is every single Saturday, Saturday Serial. Please come and join in the shenanigans and the fun on there. That's where I get, like, I just look through the week's movie news and just give my opinions. We have a good laugh about it over a coffee and a giggle, and I ask you guys let me know what you think about what we're talking about. So it's good fun. I really do look forward to my Saturday live shows, because yeah, just the group of people who always seem to be there, like, they're just great, like, really awesome. And I've got my awesome wrench, Stephen Otten, who is an absolute legend, and, like, you know, the regulars like Paulie will pop in, like Ollie, people like that. Like, so there's just great. Just come and join us. You have a good laugh with us, like, trust me. So yeah, anyway, that's all I'm going to say for this now, because I've been waffling on for quite a bit. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well and feeling great. Like I say, I know I'm falling behind on video content, like, but I've got quite a lot going on at the moment. Personally, in my personal life, I've got quite a bit going on that I need to deal with and get sorted out, so it's quite busy, but I am still here. I'm still coming, and there's plenty more to come in the future. So yes, please subscribe, and like I say, I hope you're happy, I hope you're smiling, and I hope that, you know, you enjoy James Bond, No Time to Die. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because I'd love to hear your opinions. I always love to find out what you think. Like, so yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Okay, peace, love and happiness. All right, bye.